something that has been really bothering me a lot, and well, it's a couple of things really, but one of the things I want to talk about is drama in Second Life, and the other one is to talk about friends or people you think are your friends. And I'm not speaking about this in spite or in anger. I'm speaking about it because I think it will help me to feel better and express my feelings and maybe help other people too who have recently lost someone in their life that they thought was a friend to them, whatever the case may be in Second Life. So I just wanted to say that, recently I lost a friend in Second Life. Second Life can be a very easy place to discard people in general. You can find somebody you don't like for whatever reason and just mute them, and you never have to hear from them again. If somebody mutes you, boots you from their land, whatever the case might be, I've been booted off people's land with no explanation. That's an easy way to not have to deal with people, but at the same time, it can hurt. So I just wanted to let you know, especially if you're somebody new to Second Life, that I would say a lot of people consider people discardable in Second Life because you can just mute them on the spot and say things you don't like, do things you don't like, dress in a way that you don't like. I mean, okay, I admit it, I'm a modest dresser. I don't like to look at women that have their everything hanging out. I just don't like it, but I'm not gonna. I'll de-render them, but I won't mute them for it. I just don't want you to feel like you're next to nothing because somebody boots you off their land that you went to for a long time or maybe a while, and they mute you and stuff like that. And I just want people to know that out there, if you've lost somebody, if you feel alone, it happens on Second Life. And I think it's easier to happen in Second Life because I think it happens more frequently on the computer because you can block people on Facebook and you never have to see them again. You can block them on Skype and never have to see them again. Never have to see their profile, never have to hear their voice, never have to talk to them. You can block them on Second Life. You can still see their profile, and if they're nearby, you'll still see that they are there, but you won't be able to see what their avatar looks like because they'll be all grayed out. Sometimes there are just problems that are never worked out, and I mean, if you try to work it out the best way you know how, and whatever happens, something happens, whatever it is, maybe it's both sides, maybe it's somebody just doesn't want to do it anymore, whatever it is, I just want you to know that you're a valuable person and to not give up on Second Life just because you lost a friend or two or whatever. Sometimes things just happen and there's really nothing that you can do about it except hope that you'll learn better next time, that you'll see it coming before it hits the fan. You know what I mean? So I decided to come here and sit here and talk with you because, well, I just thought that, maybe there's people out there feeling the same way I have. But Second Life makes it simple to get rid of people. Now, there's some instances where it's good to be able to mute people. And that's whenever you have people like griefers and people who are trying to invade your home and make videos to have fun with you in a bad way. You might make some good friends, you might make some not so good people. So I think it's important to realize what kind of people that you're meeting, and maybe it's best not to get your hopes up real fast like I did. It's really sad to see people parting ways, and sometimes, you want to try to talk to them again, but the best thing to do is just part ways because sometimes it's the only way you're gonna be able to have a nice second life is to just separate and part ways. Hopefully, you can do it as nicely as possible hopefully you can do it as nicely as possible, but sometimes no matter what you do, it just doesn't work out like you wanted it to. So, anyway, I was just thinking about it. I just wanted to talk about how much it hurts whenever you lose a friend. Uh, because it does hurt when you lose a friend. And you think that they're going to be your friend for a long time. You tell them all kinds of things. That's what I think is important also to mention is be careful what you tell people on Second Life because they can use it against you and say, well, you said this or you said that or whatever. And it's just an innocent thing you mentioned, but they just happen to use it against you. So just be careful with what you say. I've always been a very private person, and then I told people some stuff, and then this person gave out some stuff. So just be careful who you talk to and what you say, because this is your life. You don't want everybody going around saying stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you're new on Second Life, it may be difficult to find friends at first. You know, I've been in Second Life for over 12 years, and I still find it difficult to find friends. I have people on my list that haven't talked to me in a long time, and I've considered taking them off because what's the point in having them on my list when they don't even talk to me? You know what I mean? So, also, I just want to mention to you that don't get discouraged on Second Life if you have a hard time making friends or if you make friends and it doesn't work out so good. Because sometimes you put your heart and soul into making friendships on Second Life. And you may have long spanning relationships or friendships in Second Life, like, you know, a year, 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years, etc. And it really hurts when you split up, even if it's 6 months. It still hurts. And anyway, I just wanted to finish this video, but I just want you to think about it because it can really hurt. And I don't want you to feel like, you know, everybody can play a part in something, but at the same time, if you did everything you could, there's nothing else you can do. I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you have a really good day or night.